Hello, hello everyone, and this is Dr. Pallavi here, bringing this topic, a beautiful, wonderful, and interesting for all, and that is about building your rich mindset. How many of you want to get rich? Thank you. And how many of you want to change the financial reality of your family? Thank you. So, if you really want to get richer than you are today, then this session can be extremely helpful for you. Unfortunately, our education system has taught us to be an employee. How? Let me tell you. Since childhood, you wake up early in the morning, you get ready for going to school, you go to school, you come back home, your parents ask you to do your homework, then you appear for your exams, and every day again the next morning you go to school, you come back, then you do your homework, you go to sleep, again you wake up in the morning and you go to school. Can you see this circle? Can you observe this cycle from where you don't have any freedom or choice to look within yourself what your talents are, what your natural gifts are, what are you good at? They don't give you any time to think about it or to work upon it. And that's why this education system is training us to be an employee, correct? So people who are in job, they are so used to get this paycheck every month that it is actually associated with the dopamine rush they experience now. So in this session you are going to get many openings for yourself, and also you will get to know how building your rich mindset is going to change the destiny of your entire family and the next generation as well. So let me share my screen. Yeah, so if you can see my screen, building rich mindset. So for building your rich mindset, first you need to develop entrepreneurial mindset. So what is entrepreneurial mindset? It is different from having this employee mindset. An employee mindset thinks of having a paycheck every month, no matter what quality of work or what kind of contribution he or she does. But then, if you avoid being, this is a temptation. If you avoid this temptation of being a slave to monthly paycheck, then there is a possibility that you will develop your entrepreneurial mindset. So, an entrepreneur creates a system or makes something out of an idea so that he creates or he or she creates employment for other people. And this way, they are not answerable to anyone, and that's why they don't have any choice to be excellent at what they are doing. So entrepreneurial mindset, or you can see, if you want to build rich mindset, then, and if you want to become super rich, then these are the three things that are important: your mindset, your skill set, your rule set. So money is nothing but is an outcome of mindset, skill set, and rule set. Mindset, how you think, how you feel and manage your emotions, and what are your belief systems, and according to that you take required action, you take or you don't take. Then skill set, are you preparing yourself to build certain skills that are required for this, and what are the rule set that you have decided and designed for yourself. So today we are going to talk about it all in detail. When you don't get a paycheck, you become hungrier, and it is a test of your character. So, a person who doesn't have a job, a person who knows that no one is going to come to me and give me a paycheck every first of the month, then I am responsible for what I earn and how much I earn. Now, many people find it very difficult to do this, but a person with entrepreneurial mindset will always think about long term, or there might be this curve where today I may not get paid that well, or I may not get paid at all. But as I work on my mindset, skill set, and rule set, one day there I will experience this exponential growth. Correct? So this is how an entrepreneurial mindset thinks like. And these people keep on working on developing their skills, and they keep on working on their mindset. You find out who you truly are when you don't have anything. I can truly relate to this because I have never been in a job, so I don't know how this job mentality looks like. I have always been an self employed person, being a doctor, having my own clinic, and then becoming an entrepreneur, setting up my own company, a solopreneur, and then helping people to manifest their truest identity so that they attract their abundance of health, wealth, and relationships. So I can totally understand how it feels like, because when you don't have anything and you know that this is the only way you can earn money, then you become hungrier. You don't become hungry for earning money, but you become hungrier for work. You become hungrier to add value to other people's lives, and this time is the test of your character. Now you have a choice, either to cheat or to become so good at what you do that people can't say no to you. And I must admit that this excellence, the value of excellence I follow in my clinic and in my coaching work, comes from this entrepreneurial mindset. Because I am absolutely sure that there is no standard, or there is no exact or particular paycheck that is going to come my way. So my work is to add as much as value to other person's life, and my work is to be excellent at what I do. So stop working for money and start adding value. This is what I have done all my life. So when you stop working for money, then money will start working for you, because you will start adding value to other people's lives. And then you will not be, you will never face a challenge of how money will come to your life. But then this comes with practice, this comes with a lot of work that is to be done on yourself. But after working on your mindset, still there is a process, because many of us have very poor relationship with money. So the next step is evaluate your relationship with money. When I interact with many people in my clinic and in my coaching journey, I find out that 99% of people have money wounds. They have a very poor relationship with money, even if they are earning well and they are in good lucrative jobs. But still they are either too stingy about money, as if they don't want to spend on their own growth, or they are very careless about money and don't know how to spend their money. They are spendthrift. They spend on unnecessary stuff, but whenever it is needed, they think 100 times. So you need to evaluate your relationship with money, whether it is healed or it is broken. And for that, there are certain questions that I'm going to ask you today, by which, by answering these questions, you can find out what your relationship with money is. So, what are your limiting beliefs about money? Is it like, for example, I grew up with this belief: money comes with hard work. So, what did you hear? What words did you hear about money uh, means which was said by your parents or caretakers when you were growing up? Was it like money is always scarce? Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to be very careful with money. When you will work hard, then you will understand the value of money. All these sentences are recorded in our mind, in our subconscious mind, and we start operating from that thought system, from that belief system. And we don't know how are these limiting beliefs are actually obstacles to our exponential growth. These limiting belief systems are obstacles to achieve our financial goals or financial abundance. Now, the next question is, what do you think and feel about money? Whenever there is a topic of money, do you feel stressed out? Do you feel as if everyone in the world is earning a lot of money except me? I don't have enough money in my bank account. I can never earn a lot of money as they are doing. So, what do you think and feel about money in your private space? if if you are clear about this answer, then this third question is going to blow your mind. What are your gifts which can be shared with the world? This is a very important question, because unless and until you know about your gift, what that special talent you have, what that natural talent you have, what is that work which, even if you do it for free and you're not getting paid, you can do it for long hours and still not feel tired. That is your USP. And is that gift useful for the world? How are you going to use this gift to solve the problems of other people? This one answer to this question, and only this one question, if you answer it well, you will get the purpose of your life, and your life will not be the same again. This is what I did, and today I am living a life of utmost fulfillment and purpose and meaning. Not a single day I feel the need to take a vacation, because I never feel that I am working. This is because I'm just utilizing my gifts. I'm just utilizing the God gifted talents that have been bestowed upon me for the welfare of other people. So it's your turn to look within yourself and discover those gifts. What are the skills? Now, the next question is very important. Even if you have gifts and you know how you can help other people, there are certain skills that are required in today's times to take this passion to the world. Even if you are good at something and you can solve other people's problems and you are excellent with it, but how are people going to know about you? So you need to know or learn certain skills like marketing or sales in an ethical and in an appropriate way, so that you take your work, you take your passion to the world. You can reach out to maximum people in the world. Then the next step is, every day at the end of the day, you can just write down the answer to this and complete this sentence. I am getting wealthy because. So I'm getting wealthy because when you do certain work and you take those empowering steps towards your goal, then you will get an answer automatically. I am getting wealthy. For example, in my case, I am getting wealthy because I keep on working towards my goals every day, no matter what happens in my life, no matter what happens in the situations and the other circumstances in my life. So I know that I am doing this no matter what. So, what do you know about yourself? I am getting wealthy because. Write down. This may differ for everyone. Now, the most important and the magical step is creating a vision board. Create a vision board. If you want to get invited as a TEDx speaker, uh, make a picture, just cut a picture from the magazine, put it on your vision board, visualize it. If you want to earn X amount of money in the next 1 year or next 2 years, just visualize it, create a vision board, and take certain actions by which you can make it real. And all these actions have to be inspired and intentional action, so that you don't get caught up in that hard work zone, but you are always going towards inspired action zone. And if you really want to build rich mindset, then you need to be ready for this total personality shift. Total personality shift. Now, after going through this session, you might wonder that this is difficult for me. I cannot be someone else, and it's better to be myself. So when people resist for this total personality shift, you can understand why maximum people are not successful, are not living their dream life, or are not earning that kind of money that they want to. Because total personality shift demands you to go out of your comfort zone, and maximum people resist it, because everyone is going through certain challenges. And if you want to go through this personality shift, there will be even more challenges like fear, inconsistency. Not everyone is consistent with certain actions, lack of focus. You get distracted with just a drop of hat nowadays, and there is no momentum. You start doing something, then you get distracted, the momentum is lost. Then you do 100 things in a day and you find out that you did not do even one solid action that led you towards your goal. So for overcoming these challenges, you need to go out of your comfort zone, and going out of your comfort zone means becoming really uncomfortable. When I started my journey of becoming a manifestation coach, I started recording my own courses. I was absolutely illiterate in handling the computer and systems. I had to learn everything from scratch. I did not know how to operate Zoom. Forget about these complicated systems, or of how to go live, or how to record, how to edit videos, and then how to finish it properly, how to adjust. There are so many things I needed to learn. And it was I was going through so much of discomfort that many times this thought came to my mind, when everything is good and my clinic is running well, why am I so adamant to become an entrepreneur? But then now that I have already done it and it is a thing of past, I can see that I enjoy this work and I am experiencing this fulfillment because I chose to work in that comfort zone. For a few days or few months, your brain will resist, but very soon that will come in comfort zone. Controversies, whenever you start something new, there will be controversies that you will have to answer to, and this will come from your family members first. Whenever you try to become an entrepreneur or you start something new so that you can earn more money, then there will be people questioning you, why do you need to do this, why is it needed, what is the guarantee that you are going to be successful in that, and what if you fail? There will be many controversial statements that will come. Some controversial statements will come from your mind, some from your own family members, and some from the other people. But then always remember, people who pull you down, you have to just choose to grow bigger than them. Grow bigger than your problems. Grow so big that these problems or these opinions or controversies will sound so small for you that they will not have any power over you. And you will not be dissociated or distracted from your goal. And then the most important thing is persistence. In spite of all these controversies, in spite of all these challenges of fear and lack of focus and no momentum, if you are persistent in taking action every day, then there is no force in the universe that can stop you from becoming successful. Persistence is one key to success. In total personality shift, to make this journey easier, if you have your strong foundation of values, then it is going to be very easy to make decisions. I live this session every day. So now that you can see this, it may extend and it may go beyond 15 to 20 minutes. But I'm sure that this is going to add a lot of value to your life, because I am not this session is not coming up from any book or anything else, but it is coming from my own experiences, by my own life, and through my own experience of 10 years, how I built my rich mindset. So, strong foundation of values, compassion, growth, and contribution. These are my three important values. So, every decision I make is based on these values. So, with every person I communicate, I make a point that I'm whether, and I ask myself, am I compassionate enough? Am I really, is my mind judging this person? No, I need to be compassionate. The moment my mind starts creating those stories of judgment about that person, I become aware and bring myself into the zone of compassion. Is this invitation, is this incident, is this situation, or is this collaboration helping me to grow? If yes, then I go ahead. And if it doesn't, then I don't. Contribution. So with everyone, with whether it is in your business or in your family or everywhere, just I just made it a habit to ask myself, how can I add value to this person's life? When these strong foundation of values had made me a totally different person than I was before 10 years back. So compassion, growth, and contribution are the values which are close to my heart, and I live by it every day, even if I'm not aware of those values. Then focus on one thing. Focus on one thing. Say no to 100 things if you want to excel at one thing. So, in these last few years, I have focused on developing myself as a manifestation and mindset coach. So, for example, if I take an example of designing this session, today was a day of emotional challenges in my life. And just a minute. Emotional challenges in my life, and it was not easy for me to design this session and to do all this brainstorming work and bring it in front of you. But I had decided that this is the priority and this is that one thing that I need to do today. So, saying no to 100 things and stopping myself going down in that emotional spiral when there was some challenge in my life, I stopped myself from going down and just tried to focus on this one thing in hand. So, there are many things that are going on in our life, every person's life, even you are not an exception. But when you are focused on one thing, you will get that power to say no to 100 other things. So work on improving that one skill that is required for you to build your mindset, to build your rich mindset, or to improve your um, talent. Most valuable asset. And for your kind information, it is not your time or money that is your most valuable asset, but in today's time, it is your focus which is the most valuable asset. Now, coming to the sharpening of X. Now, what is sharpening of X? There is a story, if you have heard it, I don't know. There are person A and there is a person B. Now, person A and person B, a person A is a person with poor mindset, and person B is a person with rich mindset. They go to the forest and they have been given a task of cutting a tree in 5 hours, a huge tree. They have to cut that tree in 5 hours. Now, person A just goes there and starts hitting that X to the tree again and again, again and again, again. And in 5 hours, he cuts the tree. Then they are expected to come every day in that forest and cut a tree in 5 hours. Now, person B, who has rich mindset, he comes there, sits down for 4 hours, does nothing, but he puts his time, invests his time and energy in sharpening the X by making a good use of the tools he has. He sharpens the X for 4 long hours. When this person A with poor mindset asks him, "You're wasting time. You're not doing enough. You haven't done anything. See, I have cut this tree and you haven't done anything." But the person with rich mindset shows as if he is deaf and he can't hear. In the last 1 hour, he cuts a huge tree. But then, when they come the next day, the person with rich mindset has already a sharpened axe, and in the next 5 hours, he cuts 5 trees when a person with poor mindset can cut only one tree. So, can you see how sharpening the X can be powerful? Yep, this is true for everyone. And that's why person with poor mindset has this attitude of I know everything, but person with rich mindset will say, hmm, I am coachable. I may not know everything. Person with poor mindset may say, what if I fail even before starting? And they keep on saying, what if I fail? But the person with rich mindset will say, let me try and let me see how it feels like. Failure will be a new lesson to be learned. Person with poor mindset will say not letting opportunities come, and he or she they will look for problems everywhere. But people with rich mindset will look at every problem as an opportunity to grow and learn, because they know that opportunities always come dressed up in shabby clothes, and they identify these problems and opportunities. Poor mindset, they will make things complicated and they will prove others how it is difficult to achieve success and become rich. But people with rich mindset will try to keep things simple because they know that simplicity is the key to success. So if you have talked to many people, some people always talk about how it is too hard, it is too hard, it is too hard. But person with growth mindset or rich mindset will say this may take some time and efforts, but it is possible. So there is no coincidence why some people become rich and some people stay where they are. Now, building the philosophy of success. What does this mean? See, if you want to go a long way in your work, and if you have this vision, a big vision of creating financial abundance, and you want to do this work for next 10, 20, 30, 40 years, then you need to build this philosophy of success. Philosophy of success, it is very simple. Consistency. Number one philosophy of success that is common for all is consistency. In my own life, I have tried this consistency for many years. Like, for example, in fitness, I'm exercising for almost 20 years now, every day without a fail, in different forms, sometimes running, yoga, weightlifting, and I can enjoy the benefits today. So, if you have this quality of consistency, it's good. And if you don't have, then you will have to develop, because as you can see, it is about total personality shift. Consistency or persistence is one key to success. If you don't have anything but you can take one action towards your goal every day consistently, success is bound to happen, because you're going to enjoy the compound effect of that activity. Number 2 is think long term. Whatever action you are taking, for example, you are gossiping, For example, if you are just spending time watching reels which are not useful for your goals, if you're just wasting time thinking about unnecessary things, if you're wasting your energy on solving unnecessary problems of other people's lives which is not going to help you, then just ask this question to yourself: by doing this, where am I going to see myself after 5 years? Is this going to help me to build my future in long term? If the answer is no, then that activity is not useful for you. Now, if, for example, if you exercise today, so ask yourself, is this activity going to give me any result after 5 years? Of course, you're going to get immense benefits of health. Then this is good for me. So, whenever you take action towards your business or in your work, is this going to help me in the long run, like 5 years, 10 years, 30 years? Yeah, of course, then it is good for you. So, always have this habit of think long term. When you think long term, you are more driven to take that action. Also, when you get involved, when you involve yourself in unnecessary emotional troubles of other people, in unnecessary cribbing or chatting or gossiping, ask yourself, how is it going to affect your life after 5 years? Is this helping you earn money or build your body or bring peace and happiness into your life? If it is not bringing you profits and peace, then it is too expensive. Just stop doing that. Stop doing that and focus on the activity that is required for you to build your rich mindset. Then, ECG pattern of nature. Always remember, whenever you start something, whether it is your health, whether it is your building relationships, or it is earning money, becoming rich, there will be this constant pattern of nature. And what is the pattern of nature? Have you ever read an ECG? Even if you don't understand, you know that it is like this, zigzag, right? And whenever you see that straight line on the monitor, you know that, yes, the person is dead. So, this means that there is life. And this means if there is life, then there is going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. So everything that is happening in your life follows this pattern of nature, be it stock market, be it your health, or be it your relationship. So every marriage or every relationship will not have only good times all the time. They will have their own challenges and downs. And from that downs and challenges, when they learn, they go up. So this is true about stock market, means about money. This is also true about your health. If you find yourself in great health, be grateful for that. And even if your health goes down, no problem. You need to look into yourself and ask yourself, what is my next action so that I go up? So whenever you go down in your money area, if you think that now my business is not growing and something is lacking and I'm not getting that much of profits, that means it is on the low level. So, what is my next action by which I can pull this up? Or what wrong did I do which I can avoid in the next phase? So that is the question you can ask yourself. And when you are at that low point, what is my right action? So make sure that in this low and high, your highest a few years back will be your lowest now, and your highest today will be the lowest after 5 years from now, correct? So when you use this pattern of learning from your low times or learning from your failures, you will find yourself going up and up and up, and then you will be experiencing the exponential growth. And the next principle is positive attitude. Always remember, my dear friends, when you have positive attitude, it will lead to positive action. And positive action will lead to success. So, positive attitude means not just getting fooled by optimism, but even if there is a challenge, even if there is a problem, even if people are not behaving your way, you need to ask yourself, what is my next action? What is my next step to correct this, to improve this, or to bring momentum to my work, or to get them aligned to the action? And then be a person of value. The more you give, the more you get. Here you need to be creative, very creative. How are you going to add value to other people's lives? This is the crux of everything, because if you are a person of value, you become valuable. Universe looks at you as a person who is a giver. Now universe will bless you with even more abundance because you have that intention of giving more. So a person who can give more actually gets more. This is the philosophy of nature. This is the law of nature. So always be a person of value. Instead of thinking, what can I get from this or person or this situation? Always think, how can I give? Be a person of value, because the more you give, the more you get. If you want to build that rich mindset, rich people always think of giving. They don't think of getting, because they know that they are the chosen few who can give, right? And they can give because they have abundance. Now, having your rich mindset is a matter of choice at the end of the day. Why? Because it is always a choice you make when you are most vulnerable. So, when you are low in your emotions, things are not going well, and you think giving up now on your business or on your work which you just started, what choice do you make when you are most vulnerable? Do you choose to grow up, or do you choose to quit that work? Do you choose to see how you can learn, or you choose to just blame other people for your failures? It is absolutely your choice. And when you make this empowering choice of growing, then you actually are building your rich mindset. In your low, do you choose to grow or to quit? Is absolutely a matter of choice. I repeat again. You need to improve yourself to achieve something you never had before. So, if you want to build this rich mindset, if you want to earn a lot of money, then always remember that money is an outcome. Money is not an input. Money is the output. So, money is the output of, I means that is a result of something which was acting as an input. So what is the input? Input is the value you add to other people's lives. Input is your talent. Input is your mindset, your skill set, and your rule set for yourself. So stop blaming others. Stop blaming others for your failures. Stop blaming others for your inaction, your inconsistency, or your lack of momentum. Because time is more important than your goals. It is not just achieving goals that is going to make you happy or feel fulfilled. It is always it is always about the process that you enjoy. Because if you don't enjoy the process that you are going through, then it is very difficult to be consistent in this journey. When you enjoy what you're doing right now, then the chances of you being consistent will be more. You will be more persistent, and there will be more results because you will be driven to add more value to other people's lives. So, what are the lessons you learned from today's session? Before I hop off this call, I just want to let you know that building rich mindset is not an event which will happen in a day or 2 days or 7 days or 10 days. That's why I have designed a program of building this rich mindset for manifesting abundance. And this program is of 4 long months, and it is going to be a group session. If you're really interested in participating in this program, let me know so that I can let you know the details. And there will be twice a week group coaching calls, but the value will be immense, and you will get 3x of value than my previous program. So, building your rich mindset is not going to be something which is going to happen just by information, but it will happen when you take action. So, this program is going to be action oriented, and it will definitely change your life. So, if you are someone who is looking forward to earn more money, or if you think that, yes, I need this mindset shift, if you think that you're coachable, or if you are thinking of jumping into entrepreneurship journey, then this program is the right fit for you. Let me know, and see you soon in the next week. Till then, remember to keep smiling and keep shining, because everything you do for your own happiness and joy. Make sure that you experience joy in everything you do, in your work, while exercising, and in building your relationship with your loved ones. Take care, bye bye, and have an abundant week ahead.